thing where she's like crying, but kind of that childlike thing.
Through the door, drop his bags. Daddy's home. Take his phone. Friday night, Shabbat Shalom. Throw it in the junk drawer, and it was just all up.
Erika Kirk, a psychopath? That's the question that a couple of American readers of The Wisdom of Psychopaths have asked me quite independently over the past couple.
People have always accused Erika Kirk of acting, and not in the sense that she's just dramatic, but in the way she has handled Charlie Kirk's death. Many people noticed how her tears looked perfect, her emotional moments seemed timed, and how she could cry in public and then quickly switch back to looking calm and camera-ready. At first, some thought people were just being harsh. But now, a Disney-related connection from her past has resurfaced, and it's making a lot more sense. This new detail suggests that Erika has been around trained actors, performance settings, and media coaching for much longer than she has ever admitted. Once you know this, some of her behavior starts to feel less surprising. Here's where things get strange. An old photo of Erika Kirk with David Henry, the actor from Wizards of Waverly Place, has recently resurfaced online. The photo was originally posted in 2014. In it, they are standing close together, smiling, and looking very comfortable around each other. What really caught people's attention was the caption Erika wrote with the photo. She didn't just post it casually. She wrote a deep, emotional message about friendship, purpose, and changing the world. She said she felt blessed to have friends like David who understood her calling. She clearly described him as a close friend. When the photo came back into public view, people immediately started asking questions in the comments. How did Erika even know David Henry? He wasn't just any actor. He was a Disney star, trained in scripted television, media interviews, emotional acting, and public appearances. That made people pause and start connecting dots. At the same time, Erika has stepped more publicly into her role as CEO of Turning Point USA, a position she took after Charlie's death. That move has brought a lot of criticism. Since September 10th, the day Charlie was fatally shot during a live event at Utah Valley University, Erika has been everywhere. She's appeared on Fox News, given multiple interviews, attended political events, and stood beside major figures like Donald Trump. And in every appearance, she looks completely prepared for camera. Many people find it hard to believe that this level of media confidence appeared overnight. To be fair, David Henry has not been very outspoken about politics. He has spoken more about his faith, especially when talking about his role in the movie Little Boy, which he said helped him reconnect with God. That could explain why their paths crossed in some way. Still, that doesn't fully explain how Erika was moving in entertainment-related circles years before she became a well-known political figure or a public widow. This is where people really started looking at the bigger picture. When you add this Disney connection to Erika's past or pageant background, reality TV experience, and years spent in performance-based environments, it starts to feel intentional, not random. And for a lot of people, that changes how they view everything.
USA 2012 is Erika Franzweig.
Let's be honest for a moment. Pageants are performance. Reality TV is performance. And faith spaces that exist on camera are also performance-based. You don't survive in those environments without learning how to control your emotions and how you appear to an audience. So when people ask, why does her grief look staged? Or why does she stop crying and switch her tone so fast? This Disney connection makes those questions even louder. And honestly, none of this should be shocking. People have been calling Erika fake from the very beginning, especially because she stepped into power almost immediately after Charlie's death. This new detail just adds another layer. If Erika has spent years around actors, trained performers, pageant systems, and media coaching, then what we're seeing now might not be raw grief at all. It might be something she knows how to perform. To understand what that means, you really have to look at the moments when she's been on camera. Once you notice the pattern, it's hard to ignore. Let's start with the moment that stood out to many people. At Charlie Kirk's memorial, the 22-year-old suspect accused of shooting him had already been arrested. The room was quiet. Emotions were high. All eyes were on Erika as she stepped up to speak. While giving her speech, there was a pause, not a natural pause, not a moment where she lost her place. It felt more like a planned beat. Then she said she forgave the young man. Now, Erika comes from a strong Christian background, so forgiveness itself wasn't shocking. That made sense. What unsettled people was how it happened. If you listen closely, you can hear her quietly repeating the words before saying them out loud, almost like she was preparing the moment in her head. Then she delivered the line clearly. The crowd reacted instantly. People clapped. People cheered. The energy in the room changed. And if you've seen the clip, you know exactly why that moment made people uncomfortable.
That young man. That young man. On the cross, our Savior said, "Father, forgive them, for they not know what they do." That man, that young man, I forgive him.
This isn't about forgiveness, it's about delivery. After her speech, a viral clip surfaced showing Erika Kirk moments before going on stage at Charlie Kirk's memorial. In it, she appears to apply something to her eyes, which many online claim is a tear-inducing solution, making her performance feel staged. No one has officially confirmed what she applied to her eyes, but the timing made people uneasy. This wasn't hours earlier or backstage. It was right before she stepped up to the microphone. Minutes later, we saw the pauses, the tears, and the perfectly timed forgiveness line. But that wasn't the only moment that raised eyebrows. Shortly after Charlie's death, Erika filmed herself kissing his body, crying, and speaking to him on camera. She had asked for privacy, yet she posted these intimate moments online for millions to see.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. God bless you.
People started asking, who is this for? If you want privacy, you don't record one of the most personal moments imaginable. Things got messy when Candace Owens called it out. She's questioned the official story of Charlie's death and saw inconsistencies. To her, Erika posting those videos wasn't private grief. It looked like performance.
Differently, I wouldn't even record myself over a casket ever, okay? Some people maybe perhaps want to have that memory, but the decision to publish that, you crying over your husband's casket, and to publish his dead body on Instagram was a decision that was made by...
Whether people agree with Candace or not, her reaction mattered. It showed discomfort even within the same political circle. Critics noted Erika's appearance, saying she didn't look like a typical grieving widow. Speculation grew that she isn't just surviving Charlie's death, but using the moment, gaining visibility, and positioning herself, some even whispering about a possible future political role.
She went up on stage saying she forgives the suspect because that's what Christianity would want her to do. Yeah, let's just go ahead and forgive the man who murdered your husband, or maybe he didn't, but that's a conversation for another video. Regardless, it really feels like the Trump administration...
That's why all of this no longer feels isolated, taken together. It doesn't seem accidental, it feels carefully planned. I'm not saying Erika isn't hurting, that's not the point. What I am saying is that the way she's showing her grief looks very rehearsed.